What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Realm of Altars. This is a brand new CCG that just went live today, and I'll tell you the reason why I'm saying it like that a little bit later in the video. So if you do want to download the title, I will have the links in the description below. So let's go ahead and jump into the queue. We're going to jump into normal. That's the only thing I have unlocked at the moment. There is no PvE in this game. It's a CCG through and through, so you can only go against live PvP opponents in the game. We're going to be running with the Goon deck here, which is green and yellow. The other free deck that's available is the Mecha deck, which is blue. But we're going to go ahead and jump into that. Matchmaking's been pretty quick. So like I said, the game went live today, but it's actually been on the Play Store for over 10 days. So you were able to download this game, install it, run it, but then you were greeted with a maintenance screen that said, oh yeah, come back on January the 31st. So you can imagine there is a slew of one-star reviews on this game right now, and it's not really the developer's fault per se. They wanted to put the game on the Play Store early, that way it can start going through the verification process that Google institutes, but it really sucks to see a slew of one-star reviews that have really nothing to do with the actual game itself, which is really strange. But anyway, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in a CCG. So of course, if you know anything about any other past CCG that you've ever played, a lot of those type of strategies and tropes are going to be present here as well. With a gimmick, obviously, all these games are kind of the same with a gimmick. As you guys can see, I have 0 mana. Here's my mana bar right over here. In this game, the way that you get mana is by sacrificing cards, right? So I can sacrifice this yellow card. And I know it looks white. I know it does. I wish they would make that a little bit more yellow. I can sacrifice this yellow card to get 1 yellow mana, or I can sacrifice a green card to get 1 green mana. Now I'm gonna have to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and sacrifice this card, throw it into the abyss. As you guys can see, I now have 1 green mana. I can summon this boar, and CCG rules apply. Once again, 1 attack, 1 health. Normally, when you summon a creature, it has summoning sickness, like in most CCGs, but this character has an ability called Dash, which allows you to basically attack on the turn that you're summoned. Pretty straightforward. You've seen it before. I'm done with my turn. There you go. So let's see what this guy has. So another thing here, as you guys can see, each opponent has basically, well, he started off with 3 shield, 20 health. So if you go first, basically, you start off with 2 shield, 20 health, and then your opponent has 3 shield, 20 health. What does the shield mean? Basically, when I attack him directly, I attack his shield first. Every single time I hit his shield, so 2 more times I can hit his shield. Every single time I do that, he will be able to draw a card. So it's basically a mechanic that kind of keeps you in the game a little bit. So let's keep going here. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice. I'm gonna sacrifice this little mouse here. Now, the strategy that you really want to kind of do is you want to sacrifice the cards that you're not going to be able to summon for a while, and then just kind of hold on to your low-cost summon cards at the very beginning, and then transition to your mid-game and to your late game as you continue on. But to be honest, that's the only trope. That's really the only gimmick of the game, is the mana system here and the shield system. That's really about it. Of course, just like in most CCGs, you have a hero that does have a hero ability. I'll be showing off my hero ability here very shortly. Do not worry. So what we're gonna do, I think I'm still gonna continue to sacrifice. So let's go ahead and sacrifice this 6-cost yellow creature here. I'm not gonna have that for a long time. And then what I'm gonna do, I think I'm going to go ahead and cast this ability right here. It's called Fairy Dance. And if you need to know exactly what this card does, you can just do a long press. It'll give all my followers +2/+2. So I'll go ahead and do that. All my followers now 4 and 3. And then just for the sake of giggles, I'll show you what this does as well. This is my hero ability. Basically, it can either give me a +1/+1 to a creature on the field or a random card in my hand. It was actually a misclick, but you know what? I'm going to pretend it wasn't. So just clear out that creature, hit him in the face. He has no more shields, so he can no longer get cards when I hit him in the face, and now his HP is exposed. But yeah, CCG, ladies and gentlemen. So he just sacrificed a little water spirit there. He has 3 water mana. He's basically an all blue deck, so it doesn't really matter. I would say that the dual colored decks in this game are a little I don't want to say difficult, but a little bit more, it takes a little bit more nuance here, because you definitely have to watch your mana resources a little bit more closely. But right now, I don't know what this guy is doing. He's thinking really hard. He has 3 mana, he has no shield, and a lot of health. I don't know what he's thinking. And this is the beauty of a CCG, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting around waiting. So I just summoned a 3/3. As you guys can see, just summoned, so it has Summoning Sickness. It can't attack on this turn. This skull represents the fact that it has basically an ability on death that can trigger. So basically, death trigger, return a mecha from your graveyard to your hand if this card dies. If you control 5 or more mecha at the end of turn, deal 4 damage to a random enemy target. So that's basically what that does there. All right. So let us see. Let's go ahead and start bringing some pain on you. Every single turn, I feel like you definitely want to sacrifice something though. Like I feel like until you get to 10 mana, obviously. But I feel like that's very important. I have a 4/1 that I don't really care about, so I'm just gonna smack you in the face with a 4/1. Yeah, that's gonna give you a card in your hand, but I'm not too worried about it. Let's take a look at here. Gray black hand. Reduce all of your Mafia followers in your hand that cost 3 or less. That cost 3 or less to 1. 3 or less to 1. Gotcha. I need some more Mafia members. The reason why it's kind of funny. This is a goon deck. So all the yellow are like human goons or like Mafia people, but then all of the green goons are like gorillas and stuff like that and boars, but they're actually a part of the Mafia too. They're just in the forest. They're in the jungle. All right, he just cleared out my board completely here. All right, let's see what we got. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty good card to use right now. So basically, after this follower attacks, if I have 2 or less cards in my hand, I can draw 3 cards, which is completely what I need right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice you for now. He's gonna be able to attack next turn. I clearly don't have any cards in my hand. I'm also gonna trigger my hero ability right over here, which basically gives this card a little buff action here. Costs 2 green mana, 7/6 now. This guy is an absolute beast. So I'm going to be able to smack him in the face really hard here shortly. And then when he attacks, I'll be able to draw a bunch of cards, which will put me in a pretty good position. This guy has a lot of options, though. I don't know if he's going to use any of the options, but he does have a lot of options. So let's see what he does. Okay, like I said, sacrificing a card every single turn into your 10 is a smart move, of course. He now has 5 blue mana. What will he do? What's he thinking about over there? I don't know. Gotta say, I do like the hero animation, like the idle thing right over there. It's pretty hilarious. It's even more hilarious when like YouTubers like make fun of idle animations from like NBA 2K and like Madden and stuff like that. Those are always fun. We're just talking about anything right now because this guy is really thinking about his turn really hardcore. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, that's the sum of that 1/4? Oh, wait a minute. What did it do? Good move. Good move. Destroy an undamaged. Oh, nice. So that card right there basically destroyed something that was undamaged. That was huge for him. The tables have absolutely turned. And this is what I was talking about before. This is a mob gorilla follower. So he can't kill him unless he comes out with something else. I'm gonna make it just a little bit harder for you as well. I mean, I have nothing else. That was the card that I was hoping to really use to fill my hand back up. I got you, buddy. I see. Now, what do you have? Okay, 6 mana now. We both are 6 and 6. He just summoned a 2/2 at the end of your turn. Fully restore. What does this little cutie do? Fully restore a friendly follower's health. Oh, very interesting. I don't like that at all. Okay, not sure why you did that, but maybe you have a plan. You could have a plan. Because I will definitely trade. Ah, yeah, so it's no matter what turn. That's actually really good. You just read it, FG. I know, but it didn't register until I saw it register. So he was totally fine with smacking me in the face because she just gave him the health back. All right, we got ourselves a mob goblin. Choose a friendly blank follower and give it +2/+2 blocker. Basically, certain cards are just minion cards, or just blank, and that's basically what that means over there. So that's gonna help. This is the only blank I have on the board. Very, very nice. Yeah, we are absolutely. I'm gonna just take you out. I don't need you. I don't need to have that in my life right now. I need to get some draw. I need some draw like immediately. Smack me in the shield. Hit me. You know, maybe a strategy would have been not putting anything on the board at all and just forced him into smacking me in the face a little bit. Maybe. But we'll play this out. We'll see what happens. He's going to be using his hero ability here, which charge up at the start of turn, reset at the so it's a charge ability. Deal 1 damage to a target, deal 2 damage to a target, and then if you overheat it, deal 1 damage to all targets. Interesting. And I haven't used this hero just yet. After you play, this is the only, I don't want to say it's tedious. This is just like the nature of a CCG, is having to read every single card when you're brand new. Like, what's that? All right, what's that? After you play a card, give a random friendly mecha +1/+1. You obviously don't control more than 5, so I'm not too worried about that. I will gladly exchange those out and smack you in the face. Yes! Gambler is back, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly who I need on the board. Please live. I need my gambler alive. We'll just do that. Smack you in the face. And then I want to try to protect you as much as possible, as long as he doesn't have another one of those cards that instantly kill me just because I'm full life, which is super annoying. Actually, you know what? I have been using that wrong. Dang it. So when you cast this on a follower in your hand, it's permanent. But if you do it to someone on the board, it is temporary. Got it. I've been using that wrong, but I don't think it affected too much in this encounter. So I think we're fine. If I can somehow get away with having this card live this turn, I'm in a really good position. He has 15 health left. This can do 5 damage. Oh man, I think did you give up? Ooh, look at this. Very high cost card here. So what we're gonna do, smack you in the face. Obviously I have not a lot of cards in my hand. Now we do. You're down to 7 life, ladies and gentlemen. Looking very, very good. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice that. I wish I could sacrifice more than one. We're gonna go ahead and summon the board too as well. I'm gonna go ahead and use this ability correctly by giving myself a +1/+1 permanent to something that's in my hand, because they coming. They probably won't. This guy probably won't live until then, but we're doing pretty well now. So 6 life left. Don't call it a comeback. I was never worried. I can see the charge mechanic now on this character. You can kind of see this little blue aura charge around his little ability there. So that's basically what that is. Artificial dragon. If you have, whoa, all right, filling the board up a little bit there. It doesn't really matter though, because you're gonna have to. All right. I can still do some pretty good damage though. I can do 5. No, this is it. This is lethal. We are done, ladies and gentlemen, because now it doesn't matter. You gonna give up now? Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Wait. You don't have any blockers, so I will see you in the next life. And that is Realm of Altars, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, brand new CCG. You kind of know what to expect when it comes to CCGs. They all, like I said, they all play very similar. You know, there's some type of resource, a mana resource, attack power, HP. You know, they all kind of play the same. They all have like just one little small tweak, little gimmick to try to make them feel a little different. But at the end of the day, it really depends on what you're looking for. I think when you first start playing the game, you didn't get it wasn't a pack. I guess it was just enough gold to buy a pack. So we'll go ahead and buy a pack real quick to kind of show you what the summoning animation looks like. But this game makes me kind of want to go back and play Shadowverse again. Not Hearthstone, but it does kind of make me want to go play Shadowverse again. Now let's see what we have. Earth Spirit, so thank you for the green cards. There's some blue cards. Oh, yay. Great artwork, though, by the way. But that will do it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is FG3000. I do thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.